I grew up with Sean Gathright in Oxford, Mississippi. Me and Sean went to Oxford High School. Let me tell you, bruh, Sean wasn't no killer, bruh. I'ma keep that shit 100. Sean was not no killer. We used to sit on this man grandma's house and smoke together. Sean wasn't no killer. That's why, like, people who be going around with guns and that be talking about switches and do all this kill, they don't scare me. Nigga, Sean was a everyday regular
nice
kid. We was...
Oh, this is the 4 dudes who basically overly cooked Julio. You know, the ones who shot his car up in the Tesla and all that. And so all of these guys ended up getting life without parole. Y'all know it's not good to do crimes in Florida, because if you get caught for a body, you're doing a life sentence with no parole, or you're doing death. So it seems like these dudes made their decision, a life for a life, and now theirs is over. So we about to see, because they're saying that this guy right here is a good kid, man. He's a good kid. He crying and shit about the crimes he did. You shouldn't have did it then. All right. So I'm going to make sure I like and subscribe, and we're going to get straight into this video.
Y'all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Music 101, the Street Report, and I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. Isaiah Chance, Sean Gathright, Rashad Murphy, and Davion Murphy was found guilty of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit murder in the Julio Foolio trial.
State of Florida versus Isaiah Jermaine Chance, case number 24 CF 11996A, Trial Division 1, verdict form. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 1, victim Charles Jones. The defendant is guilty of first-degree murder as charged. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 2, victim Charles Jones. The defendant is guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder as charged. State of Florida versus Sean Andre Gathright, case number 24 CF 11996C, Trial Division 1, verdict form. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 1, victim Charles Jones. The defendant is guilty of first-degree murder as charged. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 2, victim Charles Jones. The defendant is guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder as charged. State of Florida versus Rashad Trayvon Murphy, case number 24 CF 11996D, Trial Division 1, verdict form. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 1, victim Charles Jones. The defendant is guilty of first-degree murder as charged. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 2, victim Charles Jones. The defendant is guilty of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder as charged. In the state of Florida versus Davion Rashad Murphy, case number 24 CF 11996E, Trial Division 1, verdict form. We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 1, victim Charles Jones. The defendant is guilty of first-degree murder as charged.
No more free
The foe
will
either received life in prison or the death penalty. Sean Gathright, he took the stand and begged the jury to spare his life.
Xavier Edwards, 25C, Gino Norris.
Oh my Lord.
And you saw the autopsy photos of Charles Jones. My question to you is, after you and your friends inflicted that carnage on June 23rd, and as you were running states 2059C, this is actually you running to shoot them, but when you were running back past that Tesla, were you feeling a lot of trauma at that point?
It was so long ago, I try to not remember anything from that night.
Were you remorseful as you were running back with?
He's done. So one thing we've seen about this Sean Gathright kid or whatever was, he came from a nice family. He had the newest PlayStation. He was able to play the games. He had a full family who loved him. Why was he going to smoke Julio Foolio? Like, he wanted to play Call of Duty in real life? He wanted to play Fortnite in real life? Like, what's wrong with this nigga? Like, see, and now he in prison about to go do life or death, and now he want to put his turtleneck on. I keep my turtleneck every single day. Because, bro, you're risking it for nothing. He could be living a nice, wholesome life. I think this kid is 19, 20 years old. Didn't even get to live nothing because you want to smoke ops. And boy, one thing you know, the judge and the jury don't got no sympathy for you. Listen to the way that he's about to crucify this nigga.
AR-15 in your hands?
Long ago, it was so long ago, I try to not remember anything from that night.
Were you remorseful as you were running back with that AR-15 in your hands?
Like I said, I try to remember nothing from that night.
Was it traumatic to you as you went back to the car with that AR-15? Was it still smoking? Was it still warm in your hands from firing it?
Sustain the objection.
Oh, shit.
Were you feeling remorse as you were getting back into the Impala?
Like I said, I just try to focus on today and moving forward.
You serious? There is no tomorrow. You done.
So the next day,
he's just hoping for life without
that
parole,
Impala,
y'all.
that was your car. You drove that around, right? It was your mom's, but you drove that car, correct?
Yes, sir. It was my mother's car.
Right. And that was the car you drove from Jacksonville to Tampa in, correct?
I'm going to object to be on stuff.
I'm working to a point, Your Honor.
Okay, why don't we just get there?
Right.
Even a judge.
So this car, this Impala that you drove from Jacksonville to Tampa in with Mr. Chance and Miss Andrews, the one that you drove in tandem with the Silver Cruise, the same car that you utilized to drive the assault team, the shooting team, which you were a part of that night. That same car that you drove around Tampa in the early morning hours for several hours, tracking, stalking, and hunting Charles Jones and his entourage.
Sustain.
That same Impala, you drove that to Polk County the next day, and you dropped it at your grandmother's house, right? The same grandmother who came in here last night and testified for you, correct?
Overall, go ahead. You can answer that question.
Isn't that correct?
What is the question?
You dropped the Impala, the one that had all of these shooters in it, the one that was utilized in this murder, that was such a vital cog in this plan. You dropped it at your grandmother's house in Auburndale, didn't you?
So he the main one from the good family. The savages and the other gang members who was with him, the other threefold niggas who went and caught a body with him, they used Sean Gates' rights or whatever his name. They used his car to go catch Julio Foolio. He pulled up to Granny's spot afterwards. Goddamn. Yeah, you supposed to be at work. What the fuck you doing?
I'm here to testify about today.
No, you're not. Are you going to answer that question, or are you going to avoid it? Because that's not what I asked what you're doing here today. I think we all understand what you're here to do today, what you're testifying about. I'm asking you specifically about your remorse. Were you remorseful when you dropped that car off and left it at your grandmother's house in Auburndale?
That shit is crazy, bro.
I did go to my grandmother's house.
Were you feeling remorse when you hugged her and got into the 4Runner and left her with the Impala after you wiped it down?
Wow.
Sir, I'm just telling you that today I would like to express my remorse to the family and to the court.
I understand what you're trying to do today. I'm asking you, since you're trying to convince this jury that you're remorseful, were you feeling remorse that next day or later that day?
I don't remember these days in detail, how I was feeling, what I was thinking.
What about later that night when you went to Orlando? Were you feeling remorse when you were out partying at Club Parlay, celebrating what you had done that day?
That was my sister's birthday party.
What did you feel any remorse while you were drinking Don Julio tequila and putting that in your video?
There's a motion party, you cannot get in. Don Julio on drink gin.
And throwing gang signs?
No, he banging the set after smoking Julio Foolio. He at the club popping bottles with the Don Julio. No, hold on, y'all. Hold on. You telling me that this man smoked Julio Foolio and the next day he was in a club with a Don like this? No, he did not do that, folks. He did not do that, bro. No. He's cooked. His ass finna get death, bro. He did that? He smoked Julio Foolio and then took the Don to the head for his sister's birthday? Oh, no, he too savage. He too savage. Oh, hell no.
I'm here
Did you
to
feel remorse
testify about today, sir. We've all seen the evidence. We've all reviewed everything.
Mr. Chance, it's not time for you now to make speeches. You've politely answered your counsel's questions. Can you not answer the state's questions? Is there something about my question you don't understand?
I was getting to
I'm
it.
sorry,
Mr.
Gafford, I called you.
Why he not like, bro, he's scared. Like, you could tell he's scared because he's not even like playing the role or nothing. He's supposed to put on his best acting like, yes, I was so remorseful. Like, I can't believe that I was manipulated by these felons. Like, man, you put me on the stand. I'm already on the stand now. I'm getting them niggas up out of here, man. I can't believe they manipulated me. They took my car and like, I don't even know how I got to this point. He's trying to avoid the death penalty right now. He's not doing a very good job, don't y'all think?
Good chance. Excuse me.
I was getting to my answer. Like I said, I've seen all the evidence.
Well, we've all seen all the evidence.
Yes,
right?
sir. That's true.
And after all that evidence came in, and this jury based their true verdict on that, convicting you, now you're taking accountability? Is that correct?
Sustain the objection. I think the question on the table was remorse about interim details. Okay?
It is, Your Honor.
You just need to answer that question.
So I'm going to ask you very specifically, okay? So try to focus with a laser beam here, Mr. Gathright. Were you feeling remorse when you were in Club Parlay in Orlando drinking Don Julio? Were you feeling remorse for what you did earlier that day?
I don't remember how I was feeling or what I was thinking.
Charleston White reacted to Sean Gathright taking the stand, but before I play the clip, I just want to say to everybody that's in the streets, don't wait until it's too late to want to change. And don't let your emotions trick you out your freedom or to an early grave. Check out this clip, and if you're enjoying the content, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me.
No, man, I wore that yellow nigga Pooh Shiesty. Where Pooh Shiesty shooters? I'm sorry. Julio. Right? Foolio. Where that yellow? Here you go.
Mr. Gathway's age,
He gonna be somebody's girl in the fan.
Do you think that the prison would benefit from him in a work capacity if he were sentenced to life without parole?
I say yes, with my experience, not only just in prosecuting.
I just want to address the court today, and, you know, I'm not here to dispute anything. I'm just here to be a man, take responsibility, and express my feelings.
Boys and girls, y'all hear me out. Boys and girls, let me put my yellow nigga on. Let me put my yellow nigga on. Pretty in the mother. Finna go down there to that penitentiary and got to fight for that. But they say them yellow niggas be cute in prison to them. Say the boy done got up on the stand. The boy done got up on the stand with that hot yellow nigga. I like his buddy. I like Big Blackie. Big Blackie sitting up there shaking his head, looking at the newspaper saying, man, this.
Yeah, he was happy he did that shit. Now, this is a man who really knows what he was doing and knows what he stood for. Davion Mitchell couldn't stop laughing as his co-defendants was asking, please don't kill me. He just happy he got an eye for an eye. I think Julio Foolio was dissing his dead cousin or something like that. So he already knew that when he called him and killed him, he was willing to face the repercussions. So I think that you shouldn't be acting like you crazy if you're not going to be sitting here just like Davion Murphy. We're seeing a difference right now. Sean Gathright is low-key a bitch-ass nigga who does kill people. Okay. Davion Murphy is really crazy. Like, he really didn't mind catching that body and he would do it again. Think about which one you are. Cause nigga, I would have been kind of scared. The fuck? This nigga happy than a mug.
Shit, Big Blackie, look at it, man. So, listen to the yellow boy. I done had time to think. No, you ain't. Nigga, y'all ain't been gone 5 years. Shit.
Man.
Listen, you just can't fight. you ain't from where you're from, so you're in jail in Tampa. You from Jackson. Hard for mama and them to come see you. The boy, if you was in Jackson, them little come down there and see you, but it's hard for them to skip to Malou down there to go through that visitation shit to come see you from Jackson. Remember what y'all did. Nigga, nigga got that turtleneck. That motherfucking turtleneck. I hate good hair. I'm not good. Yeah. I can't stand a cute ass nigga with some good hair over here playing tough. Back in my day, it was only one yellow nigga out of one neighborhood, maybe two at the most, his little brother. But there wasn't no bunch of tough yellow.
You talking about LeBron now?
Never in history have you been able to go into a room and say, I need 20 tough yellow niggas right now. And you got 20 of them can go, and they warm.
He playing.
Yeah, in history. It's a one in the few out of yellow niggas. That's why they say motherfucker. See, most yellow niggas play smooth. When you catch you one like this here, and he was out in the family car shooting. He chased the car down. Yeah, he beating the little up to get the drop on him. He done played the most gangster. But he ain't got the most pain. Big Blackie got the most pain. That's why Big Blackie sitting up there like Mad Dog, nigga, on Good Time. Nigga, Mad Dog like this in court.
Come on, let's do it.
Man, this nigga sitting straight up. Man, that nigga sitting straight up. That's how I was sitting on the stand though. Yeah, I had a pretty suit on too. I don't know, a burgundy motherfucker me silk nylon. That bitch silk and nylon. Yeah. That's when I had them Giorgio Brutinis on up on that motherfucker. Now, listen to the boy. Yeah, man, I done got mad at these gangsters all over again.
Take responsibility and express my feelings about what has, this whole situation.
Educated again, y'all know he went to college.
If I was the judge right now, say, get his ass off that stand. You mean responsibilities and no, nigga, you ain't even listen. The punishment phase ain't even started yet.
For real.
You ain't been through. You still in the county. Those niggas in the county is rough looking. Boy, he got a perfect hairdo. Boy, damn near look like a free world face nigga. Get him.
Bro, like what's wrong with this nigga, bro?
That's what I plan on doing.
Yeah, he going out bad.
Start up. We don't want to hear that shit.
I just want to address the court today and I'm not here to dispute anything. I'm just here to be a man, take
This be the problem when nigga, what the problem be, y'all? Ain't no guns in prison. You mean I really gotta fight and stab and the thing about shooting is that's far away. You can detach yourself from that. The moment you fighting, grabbing, niggas getting plucked.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
You having to fight for your butt and your life.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
In Chicago, they're savage life. You do all types of freaky stuff.
You's a freaky ass nigga.
And now you gotta fight for your life or your death in the county or in prison for the rest of your life. Now, wait, maybe I'm not that tough. When you can shoot somebody, this ain't that hard. Fighting back? Oh no, that takes some real life energy. You gotta really dedicate yourself to this. I see why little buddy's scared.
Bailiff, get him
They
down.
never did a push-up.
He done f***ed up already, boy. Dope, you don't want to. What you mean you not gonna dispute nothing? You had a whole goddamn week or 2 weeks of your goddamn dumb ass lawyer disputing. They've been disputing shit all week long. How you gonna come behind the lawyer who been disputing? I ain't gonna dispute nothing.
You don't know what he's doing.
Stupid, yellow, handsome boy. Say, but listen. Say, I ain't gonna try to dispute nothing. You drove your mama car. Say, you better not try to dispute a mama thing. That wasn't that your mama car. You drove your mama car. Boy, these are dumb with these guns.
Dumb as hell.
Man, he got to be the dumbest criminal ever in history.
Got a brain.
Them niggas documented the whole killing.
Made a vlog out of it for real.
And they celebrated. And they that pretty little girl the whole weekend. You can't tell me Yellow Boy wasn't And Big Blackie was getting them some, because Big Blackie, well, everybody's scared of Big Blackie. Big Blackie was the last one to get caught, I think, 2 years. Now, Big Blackie with the shit. Why, nigga, they done killed grandmama.
Take responsibility and express my feelings.
Oh, his granny died about this.
You ain't got no more feelings. After you kill somebody, you ain't got no mother feelings. That's valid. After you kill somebody, yellow man, you ain't got no more feelings. I want to, my feelings, man, them feelings. Yeah, and you ain't sorry.
Right.
Listen, you ain't been, and you can't be sorry, and you was just killer last year.
Right, literally.
You was just killer last year. Now, all of a sudden, you want us to fast forward to the day, I'm sorry, and I want to express my feelings. I think everybody playing, boy. You don't feel nothing. You probably want to get high again. Yeah.
Right.
You want to get high naturally again. Yeah. You want to hug your mama outside that motherfucking county jail window wall. Yeah. No, you ain't sorry. Mm-hmm. You ain't suffered yet, boy. The consequences, the punishment phase of your consequences and your choices and your decision ain't even kicked in yet. Y'all still down there. Y'all still down there telling foo-foo jokes. You ain't made it to the chain gang yet. Y'all ain't made it to that Florida chain gang. But from what I hear, Tampa Bay got a jail and shape a nigga ass up right. Make you follow rules and all type of shit in Tampa Bay jail. It ain't like Broward and Dade where a few niggas get to run the whole mother.
So they went to a nicer area. Tampa is nicer.
Give extra trade to the that can fight. They say Tampa kind of safe, but it's hard though. Why?
Structure.
Rude. Hey, put your shirt on when you're out in the day room. Say, jump up your jumpsuit. Say, man, make sure everybody got their shirt on. They say they got some rules for your ass down in the Tampa Bay jail y'all in. But I just want to tell you, yellow man, I'm disappointed. And you knew they killed her. You know what my brother did? When my brother went to trial, they gave that 99 years.
Damn.
You know what they did? And jumped up and flipped the table over and say, you can take the hood out the nigga, but you can take the nigga out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the nigga. And the bailiff came over there, so he had to wrestle for the gun. They gave his ass 99 years plus 14 more years for the courtroom outburst. That's how you get a nigga. Listen, I ain't that nigga gone 31 motherfuckers. He ain't my brother no more. They sit his ass so much time, he can't be my brother no more. Nigga, you been gone 31 years. We got to get real acquainted. You ain't the same son mama had. When we had the bunk bed, you ain't that no more. So now, so listen. What I'm trying to tell you, nigga, you ain't sorry. Yeah, no, you ain't sorry. You got to go down there first, boy, and see if you ain't gonna get. You don't even know if you ain't gonna get. Talking about I want to express myself. This ain't the time. World watching y'all.
So y'all know them folks that killed Julio Foolio? Yeah, Sean Gathright was one of them. So he just got sentenced to life. Let's talk about him. I'll be honest, I grew up with Sean Gathright in Oxford, Mississippi. Me and Sean went to Oxford High School. Let me tell you, bruh, Sean wasn't no killer, bruh. I'm gonna keep that shit 100. Sean was not no killer. We used to sit on this man grandma's house and smoke together. Sean wasn't no killer. That's why, like, people who be going around with guns and that be talking about switches and do all this kill, they don't scare me. Nigga, Sean was a everyday regular kid. We would skip school, like hang out, have fun, and he one of the ones that killed Foolio. And I promise you, he was smart. The boy was so smart in school. I know justice has to be served. Right. I know justice has to be served. Right, I know, like, but I wish there really was a different outcome for him. I really wish there was a different outcome for him.
Promo alert today.
All right, y'all. So that's the story of how Julio Foolio's killers' lives will end. Sean Gathright, all of them, Davion Mitchell, Isaiah Chance, all of them names will be nameless over the next couple years, centuries, lifetime. They are now non-existent. They are now a number in the federal system. Unimportant, unable to live, unable to change or help your family's life. Now you are a object of the state from your poor decisions. All right, so I'm MasoMoney. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, and please, we got to learn some lessons from these videos. Cause like, what do these folks like? What be wrong? All right, man. So I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Skate.